Hey! Hi! How you doing? This is Ryan, and welcome back to the Gamertron Show, and ooh! Oh boy, this video, it's been a long time coming. But before we get into the meat and potatoes of the topic on hand, let's provide some much-needed context. Now, if you've been subscribed to me and watching my videos now for years at this point, you know I am a strong proponent and advocate for arguing about the objective qualities of video games and making objective criticisms towards video games. Establishing a clear line, a clear distinction between opinions and facts. I'm just going to be blunt here. There are some video games that are better than others. They are of a higher quality. They are more well made. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is a better video game than Ride to Hell Retribution. There's no argument you can make to convince me that that's just an opinion and not a fact. The quality of products and art is not wholly subjective. Some things are more well made than others. That's a fact. There's no amount of mental gymnastics you can pull to alter reality in this scenario. Some things are better than others, some things are more well made than others. You can objectively critique a product or work of art. However, and it's a damn shame that I need to state this, that I need to explain this, this should just be obvious, this should just be common knowledge. But fun is subjective. You can't objectively quantify fun. You can't prove something to be fun. What you personally find fun is unique to you. But you should know this. You should understand this. And the fact that there's hundreds of thousands of people online who don't is immensely disturbing. Every year, YouTube is flooded with these garbage videos stating that video games aren't fun anymore. Video games are boring now. Video games suck now. And then you actually watch the videos and listen to their arguments, and it's some of the most ridiculous, nonsensical garbage you've ever heard.
Welcome everyone. Today I wanted to talk to you guys on a one-on-one basis between me and you on why I haven't been uploading as much lately, but the main reason being the current state on gaming in general, why I haven't been enjoying gaming as much lately. And I know a few of you guys are feeling the same way because I see it all the time in the comment section that gaming is so dry at the moment. There's currently no fun games to play, and I think gaming is in quite a boring state right now.
There's currently no fun games to play, so you played every single video game that released in 2020 and early 2021, and you personally found absolutely none of them to be fun. I don't believe you. You're a fucking liar. All I have to do is check out your YouTube channel to see that for the past several years, all you play and all you talk about is the big multiplayer AAA shooters. And you basically admit as much in your next sentence.
Now, one of the main reasons why I haven't uploaded much lately on the channel compared to how I usually do is because I haven't been enjoying gaming lately. There aren't really any fun games for me out there anymore. Currently, there are some great games available. You've got Warzone, you've got Apex Legends, which is one of my favorites. You've got Fortnite, if you still play that.
So for you, the only great games out right now are the free-to-play Battle Royale PvP AAA shooters. And you're going to ignore all of the single-player games, all of the indie games, all the other games just in other fucking genres, while proceeding to make the grandiose generalizing statement,
gaming is so dry at the moment, there's currently no fun games to play, and I think gaming is in quite a boring state right now.
Oh, get fucked. You're a liar and an idiot. Oh, but wait, it gets so much worse.
But although there are so many great options on the market, for some reason I find them all quite boring to play, and they've been out for quite a few years. Apex Legends has been out for 2 or 3 years, Warzone has been out for over a year, Fortnite has been out for well over 3 or 4 years now. I feel like the gaming community needs a boost and needs that next big game to come out to completely blow up, where we can relive that excitement, waking up every morning and just thinking about one thing, jumping on that new game with your friends and just remembering what it was like to have fun again whilst playing video games. Right now, if I jump onto Warzone or Apex Legends, after about an hour, I just can't play the game anymore. And if I don't have that fun playing the current video games, I won't be able to make videos on them, because making videos on games you don't enjoy just does not work at all. Me personally, after about 2 years, I start getting very bored of a particular game, and that is any game, an open world game, you name it. After about 2 years, I need something fresh, I need something new, and unfortunately, we haven't received the next big game to blow up, specifically in the Battle Royale genre.
Oh my god, you're a fucking man-child and a dopamine addict. Grow the fuck up. You basically just confessed that you can only enjoy video games if they're 1, popular, and 2, PvP. You don't play single-player games, you don't play PvE games, you don't play indie games, and then you have the audacity to make the claim that all video games are boring when you needlessly restrict yourself in what games you play. You're a fucking idiot! Video games aren't the problem here. You are, buddy. Next!
Games still fun. I don't mean that in the sense of like, is GTA 5 a fun game? It objectively is.
Oh, no! Grand Theft Auto 5 is an objectively good game, it's a quality product, but objectively fun? No! Nothing is objectively fun. Fun is subjective. You clown. How do you explain all of the people, like myself, who don't like Grand Theft Auto 5, who don't find it fun? That's right, you can't, because what you said was wrong and nonsensical. Ah!
Going in as Trevor and going on a rampage still gives me a small rush of serotonin. But now the game's been out for 7 years, and a rampage just isn't as fun as it used to be, and I Alt F4 and go back to do something else. That's where I think the main problem is. Not as fun as it used to be.
Oh, really? What's that? When you do the same thing over and over again, it's not as fun as the first time you did it? Color me shocked. Dude, these fucking man-children who are so sheltered, who have never experienced or put in a hard day's work, who just spend all day on their phones, consoles, and computers, and then they wonder why they're fucking bored when that's all they do! But I digress. I'm getting ahead of myself. Please, continue.
One of my best friends told me on Discord the other day that he was taking a break from Discord and his PC as he found it boring and wouldn't be online as much. At first I was wondering what he meant. Then I started to think about what he said, and I ended up agreeing. Let me give you an idea of what he meant. How often have you finished school or work and you go and sit by your PC or console and were so ready to have some fun, and then you just sit there for hours waiting for something to happen? You have games to play, and they're good games. They're just not fun anymore. I sit here most days looking at my desktop with hundreds of games on it, and I spend most of my time just on Chrome, watching Netflix or YouTube. And I don't know why. I want to play these games, and sometimes I even open them, but I never make it further than an hour before I get bored and go back to endlessly scrolling on TikTok.
Bruh! Get therapy! Go outside! Touch grass! Get another hobby! Enroll in a sport! Spending all day scrolling through TikTok isn't healthy or normal! Get help!
So, I've been rambling about things not being fun. So, what is fun? Fun is a very subjective term. Ask 50 people what they find fun, and you'll get 50 different answers.
Fucker! Why'd you make this fucking video then? If you know fun is subjective, if you know this is a you problem, why did you title the video, "Why are video games no longer fun?" You're making an objective, generalizing claim, you motherfucking...
Ask 50 people what they find fun, and you'll get 50 different answers. One may say roller coasters. Oh shit! Another may say getting pegged in the arse. It's very subjective.
If you know this, why did you make this video? This video is pointless. You've already dismantled any arguments you're going to make because you admitted fun is subjective.
But I'll throw my 2 cents in, because this is my YouTube channel, and my opinion is the only opinion that truly matters around here. Something is fun when you want to relive the moment again. This can be in the form of nostalgia, or just going to bed with a grin on your face.
Storytime. I once got really close to a super venomous, extremely deadly snake one time when I was out camping with the family. It was fun, it was exciting. Never want to do that again. Another example, when I was much younger and still learning the intricacies of sex, I tried out several different positions and techniques that, while fun, I'm comfortable with never doing them again. So your quote-unquote opinion of what is fun is nonsensical and stupid. There is such a thing as a one-and-done scenario. Dude, why are you trying to overcomplicate this? Fun is simple. Having fun is just enjoying something that makes you happy. It's as simple as that. Why are we overcomplicating what fun is?
And that's what the problem is with modern day video games. They don't leave a good enough memory.
So the problem with modern day video games is that they don't leave a good enough memory. And who made you the arbiter of what a good enough memory is? Also, you said this earlier in your video.
Fun is a very subjective term. Ask 50 people what they find fun, and you'll get 50 different answers.
What are you, fucking stupid?
Games will always be just lines of code made by companies who just want to make a profit, but it's the players that change too. I know that's a cringe thing to say, but it is true. I'm not who I was when I was 12 playing TF2 till sunrise. I'm a much older, wiser person.
Well, that's clearly not true. Next!
I was playing some Minecraft the other day, alone, and I was just building a house, and then I had the thought, this isn't as fun as it used to be. And I thought about that, you know. When I was younger, I played Minecraft all the time. Sense of adventure, mystery, wonder, you know, the whole Herobrine mystery, you know, all of that stuff. The Aether, you know, building that stuff, right? The mystery of the Nether portal, you know, in school spreading around rumors and how to, you know, beat the End Dragon, stuff like that. And I tried to play some other games I played when I was younger, and they just didn't feel the same. So I originally was trying to blame the companies for the past 3 years, saying they're not making any good games with enticing stories, because I haven't been immersed in a new video game in forever. But then I did some more thinking, and I was like, I haven't been like fully immersed in a video game in a while. I've been playing video games since I was 4. I mean, I'm 17 years old, so I've been playing games for a solid minute, right? But I just don't feel it anymore. So I was thinking, okay, maybe it's just the games these days. Maybe it's the community isn't the same. It can't be me. You know what I mean? I love games. There's no way I'm losing the feeling of them. I play Minecraft occasionally. I don't even, like, I play with friends. I'm playing Dishonored. But I bought so much, I've spent so much on my gaming PC, right? But I never thought what games I'm going to be playing. I sold my console for this gaming PC, and I love it to death. I built it myself, right? But I don't have the feeling anymore. Not to mention I'm really busy nowadays with school and work and a relationship on top of that. Gaming doesn't feel the same as it used to. And I don't know if, like, it's just me and my friends. I don't even know why I'm posting this video. It's just kind of a talk I wanted to have, and I want to see what you have to say in the comments.
Okay, kid. I'm gonna be straight with you. This is nothing to fret over. You're just growing up. You're becoming an adult. And as such, your passions and preferences will change. Sometimes we grow tired of things. We grow out of them. It's not abnormal. And besides, you said yourself.
Not to mention I'm really busy nowadays with school and work and a relationship on top of that.
All of that right there is more important than video games. You're being responsible. It's not that video games aren't fun anymore. Video games are the same. They haven't changed. It's just after a childhood where gaming was your primary hobby, your sole focus, you're starting to grow up, become an adult, and realize that there's more to life. And good for you, man. This isn't something to be sad about. You can't expect things to just stay the same forever. That's not how life works. Honestly, I wish you the best, and I hope you get out of that funk you're in. Now, while this lad was far more reasonable and mature, it's the reason I added him as an example for the sake of contrast. However, we see a similar pattern in all of these examples. Projection. Oh! I'm not having fun with video games anymore. Therefore, no one must be having fun with video games anymore, and video games aren't fun anymore. There's something wrong with the video games. No, you morons. Fun is subjective. You're not having fun with more recent video games? Okay, boo-hoo. It's not video game developers' priority or duty or responsibility to make video games specifically to cater to you and your preferences. Worse yet, we see yet another pattern from all these clowns online, where they actively admit that they limit the types of video games they play. Only playing PvP multiplayer games. Only playing AAA games. Only playing the games that are popular and getting a lot of attention and hype online. So you actively avoid single-player games, PvE games, indie games, and then complain that you're bored. And then make the claim that all of gaming right now, all the recent video games aren't fun anymore. Go fuck yourself. You self-absorbed petty-ass man-children. Oh, but it gets so much worse. I'm sure many of you have seen online the criticism of, oh, this video game just isn't fun. Oh, video game developers don't make games to be fun anymore. Saying dumb shit like this that makes me want to consider committing a violent felony. Do you have any idea how worthless that criticism is? Because one, once again, fun is subjective. And two, what is a video game developer supposed to take from that? How are they supposed to act upon that criticism? Your game isn't fun. Make your game fun. How? Why is it such a Herculean task to properly utilize the English language? Why is it such an impossible feat to have basic common sense? Why does it need to be explained to you that just because you don't like something, just because you're bored by something, that doesn't make it poor in quality? Same goes for if you like something, if you find something fun, that doesn't mean it's objectively good. Personal examples, and this may come as a bit of a shock to some of you. I don't like the Mario games. I don't like the Grand Theft Auto games. I don't like the Left 4 Dead games. I don't like Phasmophobia. I don't like League of Legends. I find all of these games boring, but they're all objectively good games. Well-made quality products. And you know what else? I would gladly replay all of these games again in a heartbeat if asked to. But I don't like these games and I find them boring. Why would I replay them? Well, just because I dislike a game and I find it boring, well, that doesn't mean I still can't have fun with them and enjoy them, especially when with friends. There is absolutely no reason to employ these bizarre self-restrictions. You know, it's abnormal, right? To refuse to spend time with family and friends because they're watching a movie you don't like, at a restaurant you don't like, playing a video game you don't like. You'll seriously reject the possibility of having a great time with your family and or friends because you can't swallow your pride and ego? You should know your petty stubbornness is only hurting yourself. Please, I beg of all of you, come to the realization that fun is subjective. Fun can come from anywhere, even from things, from activities, from people, from places that you don't like. Fun is not this generalized, all-encompassing, stagnant aura. It's not objective. You can't distill it. You can't quantify it or qualify it. It is unique. It is personal. It is relative. It is fluid. It's visceral. It's dynamic. It's unpredictable. Yet, somehow, gamers have found a way to both oversimplify this and overcomplicate this. Let me lay out for you some cold, hard, objective facts. Video game sales and video game console sales are higher than they have ever been before in history. More people right now on planet Earth are playing video games than ever before in history. Don't you think that possibly, maybe, if video games weren't fun anymore, as you claimed, those numbers would be a lot lower? Consider that perhaps, maybe, just maybe, you're projecting. Look, ladies and gentlemen of all ages, if you are suffering from depression, talk to your family, talk to your friends, seek out a professional, get help. Don't go spewing toxic rhetoric online. You're not helping yourself, and you're not helping anyone else. And perhaps maybe, just maybe, show some empathy for video game developers. How do you think they feel? Working their asses off, making these video games, and they see this bullshit narrative making the rounds online saying, video games aren't fun anymore. That's a load of bullshit, and you know it. Anyways, that's been a video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, share your thoughts, feelings, and opinions in the comments section down below, and if you want to help out and support me directly, please consider donating to my Patreon and or Ko-fi. Links in the description down below. Once again, this has been a video, and I'll see you all later.